Hi, my name is Len Brouwer. Please call me Len and welcome to my site. This is my method that I have developed over many years of teaching so many people to play both the piano and now keyboard. Start now by listening to the well-known Lennon-McCartney song, All My Loving. Now that you've listened to All My Loving, you can buy the full lesson for you to keep for only $5 Australian. Once paid on PayPal, you can print your music and follow my lesson over and over and over again, as many times as you wish. Okay, let's continue with the lesson. First of all, just a gentle reminder for those that may have forgotten. This is the note of C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Remember that to the right are sharps, so they take the name of the white note, which is C, C sharp, D sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp. And all the black notes will have two names. So they take the name, although they take the name from the C, as calling it sharp, so that, remember, they may take it from the D and call it flat. So it'll be E flat, G flat, A flat, and B flat. Okay, your left hand, I've found that a lot of people have become a little rusty with the left hand. So I have written the notes in English for you. So you have the notation, like for example on bar 1, which says D, A, F, A in music, but you have it in English as well. D, A, F, and you just follow the direction that it's going lower. So you go lower, that is on the lower side of the keyboard. That's the upper side of the keyboard. G will be G, D, B, D, and try and pivot to move across. C. And then you have an A minor chord, A, E, C, E. Take these chords, practice them quite a few times till you can get it smooth. See, I'm just going over the chord of F a couple of times. When you get to B flat, it is quite awkward because you're coming from the B flat to the F, and then there's quite a stretch to the D. All you do is you pivot with your second finger, so you'll have up to the D that way. There was another one, oh yes, bar 20, which will be in the second last line. Once you have the music, you'll see all that in front of you. You'll have E, B, and G. Now that is quite a large stretch. All you try and do is slide your finger into the B as you go to the G sharp. So you'll get a smoother sound that way. Okay, and the notes are written directly under each other. If there's nothing, for example in bar 1, the left hand has D, A. That A in the left hand has nothing above it, so obviously you don't play anything with it. Okay, so just to give you an idea again, just keep it nice and slow. Incidentally, this B flat I've also played in the higher position because some of you folks that may have the smaller keyboard, not the full size, may not be able to play that chord in its normal position, which will be lower down. So it is quite fine to play it higher up. So that D minor now, G, 7th, C, bar 13, now at this point you'll notice that there's a C, the chord of C, and above that there's a number 1 with a line, a bracket. That is called the first time bar for repeating, because in the beginning of the song you'll see there's a thick line and a thin line with 2 dots. That is where you will repeat from, because at the end of that bracket with a number 1 in it, you'll see it has the thick line and thin dot, and a thin dot, yes, the thick line, the thin line, and the dots facing inwards, so they're actually facing each other. That is really a bracket, and you play between those. We're having repeated it, and for example, if you're playing bar 13, bar 14, bar 15, the G7th, you leave out that first, what we refer to as the first time bar, and you'll notice that above the next chord, which is a C again, you'll have a number 2, and that's where you continue from, and then you'll continue to bar 19 till the end of the piece, which I'm going to do now. On the C. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and thanks for trying, and remember there are new songs available all the time. So till we meet again, this is Len Brouwer.